Hello Taurus, and welcome to your reading. This is for Taurus, Sun, Moon and Rising. And we're gonna stop by sorry for that noise, but it's my way to call on the spirits up in the sky. Are you here with me now? I hope so. So I've called on my guides, and feel free to call on yours. It doesn't matter when you're watching this reading, because time doesn't really exist, as Einstein concluded. And well, I'm gonna stop speaking because the first card already came out and I want to take it. So I'm using this Silver Witchcraft Tarot, and the first card that came out for you is the Knight of Chalices, and it's like the Knight of Cups. So it looks like a suitor or something like that. And I forgot to say that the first row is gonna be like a past energy, what you already know. The second row is going to be like what is in the now, or kind of in February, and the third row is going to be what you can expect in relation to whatever comes up, like the future. And yeah, so we have the cup here, and this is someone in the past who offered a lot of emotion. We can see here he comes on a cute dolphin, like from the ocean, and there's a little creature here around his arm who also wants his cup. So perhaps this person was someone who was kind of sought after, you know. People wanted this person, and it looks a bit like a charmer to me. I'm gonna continue to pull some more cards because it's always difficult for just the one, to me at least. And the second cards we have the Nine of Cups. So the Nine of Cups is like it's kind of an independent energy with the nine, because it's connected to the Hermit, and when you are in the Hermit energy, you want to be on yourself, to find yourself and that inner light of yours. And here we can see that you are meditating, connecting to the moon and the heavens. So and the Nine of Cups is also before like the Ten of Cups, of course. So I always feel like this is like an energy you have when you're kind of ready to meet someone. It could also be a card about wishing, of course, like wish fulfillment, but I don't see it like that in this very card, actually. So, and when you were in this energy in the past, someone started to flirt with you. That's what we can see for now. I wonder how it went. I'm gonna take a third card for this first row here for Taurus. You know, funny, I did the same reading for Virgo. No, yes, I did just now. And Virgo got this card in the exact same position. So perhaps you had relations with like Virgo, or someone with Virgo prominent in their chart. So we have this Ten of Swords here. And perhaps this person who started to flirt with you was someone that, I think you told this person to get lost, or like you could see that it wasn't going anywhere. Because it's a bit of like it's not like a match in energy. If you also were like in a light-hearted mood perhaps, but you look pretty serious here with the Nine of Cups, and you're ready for something like sincere, and I don't think you wanted this flirt, and perhaps you have We don't see any 8s here yet, but perhaps this person had been around before, and if you're up for, let's say, just flirtation and romance and that kind of stuff, and perhaps not being a couple, that can be a really nice thing, of course, but I don't think that's what you want. I think you turn someone down. You turn someone down, and you kept your peace, I feel like. But it's always nice to have someone flirt with us, and they don't mean any harm, really. So, and here we have the Ace of Swords. Why are you keeping a sword? And this sword is it's like usually like essence of truth or something like that, or clarity. But I see it more like from these 10 swords that you put here in the ground, you don't want to you kept one, because I think that this is like a person who you kind of not a dangerous person at all, but someone that you like perhaps need to keep out, to walk where you feel that you need to go right now, kind of. And you're saving this sword or this clarity and memory, and you want it well, you're using the sword like the Queen of Swords would use it to keep out on things that you don't are in alignment with, I should say, or something like that. Things you don't want. What else for Taurus in the now? I've had some Taurus friends during the years, and I appreciate them a lot. I got a new friend now, actually. A man Taurus friend, and I like him very much. He's a really kind person. And here we have the next card is the Chariot, and this comes here in the now. So I think I was saying you're keeping this flirtatious energy out, because this comes underneath the Nine of Chalices, the Nine of Cups here, where you are reaching for the sky. Because you want to manifest like a higher love. You're reaching for something more with someone who is on the same level as you, who wants to be like a high vibration couple, kind of, something like that. And I feel like you're kind of protecting this dream of yours, or this wish. You know what you are going for, and you don't want to compromise. And perhaps, because there hasn't been like, And here, the next card in the now or in February for you is the Devil. So it comes underneath the Ten of Swords, where you were ending things and telling them to get lost. So there is like a danger in the now that you're gonna start doubt your dream or goal or whatever you have set for yourself. Like, this is the kind of person I want to meet, and I won't settle for anything else. I think with this card I'm feeling like there's a danger that you are going to go perhaps like selling yourself short again, and forgetting to protect your energy, and like tell yourself this this dream or this what I want, this is not for me anyway, it's not gonna come, so I might as well give up. But remember, this is kind of, I was just saying, like, you wanted something high vibrational and you have been working on that for some while now to like be in balance and all the good stuff. And the devil is like doubt or low vibrational forces. But you don't have to give in to them. Meditation, and if you do, there's nothing wrong. I'm not gonna judge anyone, but I know for experience, like when I have like gathered energy or I don't know, become balanced or something like that. When I have let in like people who did not deserve my attention, it has only like set me back. And I don't always regret it because every experience is like an experience, but in the long run, it kind of gets you further from what you want. And the next card came out directly, and here we have like the Emperor. So this is another kind of man. This is not the handsome, cute flirt. This is the handsome, I don't know, like a handsome, grown man who can both laugh and be serious. And it comes like in what is to come. I think this is someone who's been trying to get your attention before, but for some reason you felt like this was not for you, or you were afraid they weren't serious or something like that. But I think that they are. And I think they are kind of waiting for you to be ready for them, I feel like. It's not sure that you are that this is going to be the right person for you, but this is like, this is the kind of man that you could have like a steady, steady thing with, the Emperor. And it's connected to the Aries. Aries and Taurus, fire and earth. I always feel like the Emperor is kind of a Taurus energy. I don't know why, because I think he looks like the King of Earth, but I know it's Aries. And here we have this Two of Wands. This is someone who is waiting for you. This is someone who wants you to like, come on, like live with me, or I offer you my hand, kind of. You can see in both this card there is like a very handsome, full-grown man standing, like looking back for you, and here he's reaching out his hand and like saying, take my hand and we will walk together. But I don't know if you're ready for this. I hope you are, because well, I don't know what your feelings are, of course, but I think like no matter if you have romantic feelings or not, this will be like a good experience to get to know this person. You don't have to go. We are allowed to date people without knowing what we want, I think, because how else could we ever know? I mean, how could we get to know a person if we don't like date them? And we don't have to know it from the start if it's going to be romantic or not. And if it's like a nice person, they're not going to hold it against you if you say like after a few times, this was not for me. I'm sorry, you're really nice, but I don't feel it. And that's okay too. And here we have like the Page of Swords. So I don't think you're ready. I'm sorry, Taurus. I don't think you are. Not like in the near future at least, because the Page of Swords is very young and idealistic energy. And there is a book here in her hand, and perhaps this person, this man who's going to come in for you, will not fit your ideals or something like that. Perhaps your political views differ. Perhaps that person is like a meat eater and you're a vegan or something like that. Perhaps you're like care about the environment and this person has I don't know, a private jet. No, I don't know, but because the Page of Swords can also be like a bit harsh, and it could be you like a very honest person, but could someone hurt the other person's feeling? And it comes underneath the Ten of Swords and the Devil, and I think that you are hurt from something previous that you haven't quite healed from. So perhaps you will engage in this. I think you're gonna keep all the doors open for a little while longer, so to speak. But I'm gonna pull an oracle card to see if we can get some extra clarity. And I'm gonna use the Goddess Oracle. And see. Okay. So now you get the same oracle card as Virgo as well. That's funny. So perhaps it's something, and it's sorry, I'm gonna show you the card. It's Usume, and it's called Laughter. And it was about here it is. So there's a poem in this book, and I'm gonna read this poem for you. Utsume, laughter, before the rock cave of heaven, where Amaterasu Umikami, the sun goddess, had hidden her radiant face, where all the assembled gods and goddesses had tried and failed to lure her out, I stepped up to the cave with utmost seriousness, with grave determination, with proper decorum and a lofty mien, and with a bump and a bump and a bump and a bump bump bump, lifted my kimono and revealed myself in ways that caused the mouths of the exalted ones to water and fall open. Then I played puppet with my labia and paid myself a little lip service. I heaved my breast over one shoulder, then over the other, and landed on my ass, with a bump and a bump and a bump bump bump, amidst the explosions of laughter and merriment of the esteemed crowd. With breast tied in a knot, my legs sprayed like a welcome mat, I called the spirits and offered them my body. But they refused to take it. The crowd howled and laughed as I continued my dance, till Amaterasu Umikami couldn't stay in any longer and rushed out to see what was. And thus did laughter win the sun goddess from a dark cave and bring light and warmth back into the world. So, Utsume lures the sun goddess out of the cave, and she puts light and darkness, and she makes herself kind of ridiculous playing with herself, but she doesn't care. She's really free, and I think I'm going to read the meaning of the card for you too, and you can make out for yourself what it means to you actually. Usume begins her comic dance in your life to tell you it's time to nurture wholeness with laughter. Laughter causes us to relax, enables us to gain perspective, helps ease us through difficulties. Have you been taking life too seriously? When is the last time you had a good laugh? Are you able to laugh at yourself in a gentle way? Perhaps life is challenging you with such ferocity that you find it hard to see the humor in your present situation. Usume says that wholeness is gained when you choose to laugh and see the humor in all life's challenges. So that's what I have for you, Taurus. With this last card, I felt like perhaps you should give people a chance and have some fun. You seem to be very fine on your own. But choose only those situations that truly makes you that raises your vibration, and don't judge yourself too harshly for what you choose. I'm gonna do a full reading around the next full moon, and it's going to be for all signs, and you can also watch for your sun, moon and rising signs if you feel like it, and or well, just I'm gonna do a reading for you again in Mars at the latest, so I hope to see you there, and take really good care. Bye, Taurus.